All right, what's up, guys? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2023 Bowman Baseball First Edition 2-box break number 6. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I had to get some sleeves. Now my whole place is falling apart. All right, so welcome to a fun Sunday night. Hope everybody has a nice, relaxing weekend. Open some cards before we all have to go back to work tomorrow. See if we can find something good. All right, so welcome, 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 especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. A bit about us, we've been around for 5 years now. Damn it, why won't this stand up? Hold on one sec. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as our little hands will move. Excuse me. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance of getting into a future free break, all you got to do is hit the old subscribe button. All right, Mike, let's go Padres. I hear you, brother. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Gary F. Braves, James W. Orioles, Robert W. Red Sox, Cubs, Gary F. White Sox, James W. Reds, Travis D. Guardians, Kurt D. Rockies, Gerald Y. Tigers, Christopher S. Royals, James W. Astros, Richard E. Angels, James W. Dodgers, Todd T. Brewers, John T. Twins, Travis D. Marlins, Chad M. Mets, Robert W. Yankees, Kenneth M. A's, Dax K. Phillies, Travis D. Pirates, Cami V. Cardinals, Mark E. Padres, Michael M. Giants, Andrew W. Mariners, Edward K. Rays, Juan M. Rangers, Marcus F. Blue Jays, Kurt D. And Nationals, Gary F. Alrighty. Check one last thing. All right. Let's open some cards. Let me get my gloves out. After this, we have a mix. It's Bowman First and Bowman Jumbo mixer coming up. We might have a couple teams available in that if anyone's interested. I have a distinct feeling somebody's not paying for their teams, so but we'll see. We'll talk about that at the beginning of that break. All right, Bowman First Edition. Let's see if we can't find some goodness. All right, good luck, everybody. Oof. Yeah. Tough guy packs. Susak. Mendez. So we, of course, obviously will sleeve and top load any hits, parallels, variations. Any of the top guys, too. We'll make sure they get sleeve and top loaded also. brown, and William Lugo, sky blue for the Mets is Robert W. Wow. Who knows? Maybe I'm just getting weaker in my old age. Here's a Caminero. And Joffrey Solano. First edition for Miami Sky Blue. De Los Santos. Mm-hmm. Who's got Miami? Chad. Wow, these packs are really weird. Right. Oscar Colas. Justin Crawford. And Matt Mervis. Joshua Baez for the Cardinals, sky blue. Jackson Churriel. Man, now I'm fighting this cold. Ever since Friday night when I had my little, I don't know what it was, and I've been like fighting the cold ever since. All right, De Los Santos. Martinez. Jacob Berry. Ruben Santana, sky blue for the D-backs. For Gary. Juan Almos for Kansas City, sky blue. All right, come on. Give us some good color here, Bowman. Who's got Kansas City? Is James. Martin Gonzalez. Oh, blue coming up. And for Oakland, Zach Geloff. First edition Bowman, 32 of 150 for Oakland. For Dax. There you go, buddy. Jackson Holiday. Here's a Drew Jones. Christian Hernandez. Sky Blue. Cam Collier. Drew Jones and Cam Collier in the same pack's a pretty good pack, even a base. Oh, I forgot to do the scroll for next week. Damn. I knew I forgot something. Yeah. Probably turn that one off in a minute. Staros. De Los Santos. And Teamer Johnson for Pittsburgh. Sky Blue. Pirates is Cammy. Charles and De Los Santos for the Pirates, also Sky Blue. You got a blue coming up. And Juan Almos, numbered 35 of 150 for the Royals. For James. Another Drew Jones. Randy DeJesus for the Angels. And another Cam Collier. Angels is James. Hey, an autograph. Look at that. Wow, autos are rare in these. Pedro Ramirez for the Cubbies, 42 of 150 with the little first edition on it. Thing's awesome. Very nice. Congrats to the Cubs, man. Gary, there you go, bud. Very cool. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? Having a quiet Sunday night around here. de los Santos. Oh, my God. Tavares. Spencer Jones. Yeah, that thing's awesome. I think that's the first auto I've ever pulled out of a first edition box, to be honest with you. I've seen them pulled before. I don't think I ever have. I mean, we don't do a ton of them, but every year I always get like a case of them in since I started. Montas. And Robert Perez for Seattle. I love I mean, obviously the first edition stickers on all of it. I love it on the autographs. I think they look really cool. All right, we need some more color here. Come on, man. DePaula. And Lionel James for Boston. Boston is Gary. Kyle Harrison. Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. For James. And for the Pirates, Braylon Bishop, 114 of 150 blue. All right, box number 2. All right, box 2. Good luck, everyone. Spencer Jones. Montas. Montez, I guess. I'm not sure how to say his name. DePaula. Bastidas. Sky blue. And Jason Churio for Cleveland. For Kurt. Rico, Kyle Harrison. Perozzo and James Woods for the Nationals. For Gary. And Logan Wagner, number 102 of 150 for the Dodgers. For Todd. I'm sorry about my constant sniffing. I can't help it. I don't know if it's allergies or a cold. I can't tell, but it's been going on for a couple days now. It's probably time to start hitting the old allergy medicine again. I'm not great with allergy medicine for some reason. It makes me all wacky. Even like the non-drowsy stuff. Ooh, what do we got back there? Is it gold? Good luck, everyone. Let's see what we got. Apollo, Array, and for Texas, numbered 8 of 50, Osuna, first Bowman. Very nice. For Marcus. There you go, bud. Nice one. Allergies are the worst, man. I never had them when I was younger. Not until like maybe I got in like my 40s, maybe about 10 years ago. Like I started getting like hay fever. Oh my God. Brutal. And of course, my wonderful wife, she likes to put flowers in the house. She does it every week. And I asked her like a year ago, I was like, you're killing me with these flowers. And she was like, just take more medicine. That was her answer. I was like, oh, nice. You can tell I've been married for a long time. Andres Mesa for Texas, sky blue. Like, well, that was really kind of you. And then she actually did come back a few hours later and was like, I'm really sorry I said that. Like, yes, I sell on eBay. Yep. Our auctions are on eBay. Chef Sports Cards. Marcus again. There you go, buddy. Yesterday I was in my kitchen and I was working on the computer and she came in from the store and had bunches of flowers. I was just like, oh God. Here we go. Simon Juan for the Mets. Mets is Robert. There you go, buddy. So I forgot to do the scroll, but next week we're gonna have plenty more Bowman. We also got Stars and Stripes coming out this week. USA Stars and Stripes. We've never broken that. I'm still trying to figure out how we're gonna break it, but I don't know, player break or something. We're gonna have Archive Signature Series cases next week too. We still have some elite elite extra around. We're gonna do a couple breaks of that. So, and a little on Thursday night. Tony Blanco for the Pirates. On Thursday night, we're going to do a little Series 1 mixer with a hobby jumbo and one of those super boxes. I got a few of those in. Just thought they'd be fun to open a few of them. So we'll do the usual next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hopefully you guys will join us. Blue coming up. Another Drew Jones. And Brian Acuna. We had a Brian Acuna blue last night. 41 of 150 for the Twinnies. Collier. Travis with the Twins tonight. Okay, here. When do you do auctions? How do people do it without losing money? What do you mean, how do you do it without losing money? We run 5-day auctions on most of our stuff, unless it's like if it's a player break. Sometimes I'll do a longer auction just so we can get, make sure there's attention on it or whatever. But for the most part, we run 5-day auctions. And honestly, the only way to make money through eBay is to have a good reputation. Work very hard at having a good reputation, because yes, there's 2 negative feedbacks on. I have a score of 10,000, but I have 30,000 feedbacks on there. We have 2 negatives and 30,000 feedbacks. We have a very loyal clientele. De Leon. And that's, you need that in this business anyway. You need to be trustworthy and have a very loyal clientele. We do have a website too, and we have other ways, but honestly, eBay is kind of the easier way to get the bulk of it done. So that's what we do. We've been breaking for almost 6 years now. The business has been around for almost 13 years. We sold singles and boxes for a long time before that. So no, there's no reserve on anything. It sells for what it sells for. I mean, auctions start at $5.99. All our auctions. If it doesn't sell, then it doesn't sell, and whatever it finishes at is what it finishes at. But again, that's what I'm talking about, having a good reputation and a loyal clientele. Like, some days things work, some days they don't, but in the end, in the long run, it always works out. You can't look at it on a day-to-day basis, because, some nights guys just aren't on their bidding, and honestly, the difference between being profitable and not being profitable is just a few people a lot of times, and there are some products that we bring in that I bring in knowing they're going to lose money, and that's fine, because I want to be sure I offer it as much baseball as I can. We do baseball primarily, so Manuel Beltre to 75, 6 of 75. But as other people who've been here a long time know, and I've said this many, many times, if it's something somebody wants to get into, you have to fully be prepared to lose money for the first 12 to 18 months while you build your clientele and get people's trust. Because unfortunately, too many breakers have screwed people over way too many times. I mean, they're still doing it. You see it all the time online, and you see what's going on at bleacher breaks and all that right now. So you have to prove to people that you're trustworthy. And, it takes time, I would say in the first 18 months, I probably lost about $25,000 doing this. Jefferson Rojas for the Cubs, Gary. But I think, and I'm sure anybody who buys from me, does business with me, would say that I'm one of the most honest people they've ever dealt with. to a fault sometimes. How you make a custom... Oh, I'm sorry, with 20 questions. Just one. How do you make a custom image with your logo on the box? With you mean my actual like logo for my company? You mean? I think I had someone do it on Fiverr, if I'm not mistaken. They do a lot of my stuff. Like, if you see the beginning of my videos, I have an opening video. It says Chef Sports Cards and all that stuff. I had someone through Fiverr make that for me. It cost me like 25 bucks. I'm pretty sure my logo came from Fiverr too, like years ago, and I've always kept the same logo. So I think it cost me like 10 bucks to have it made. So it's a great site if you need business stuff, headers and logos and all that kind of stuff. Burgos for the Guardians for Kurt. Oh, it's when you go to your store page, you just kind of put your cursor over that little like circle there, and then it'll ask you to upload, and then you can just upload from your computer or from a photo or whatever. Just the same as somebody if they're just a personal, just a person, they want to put their picture there or whatever. It's pretty easy, but you have to go to your store page or your not. It doesn't have to be a store, but your page, and it'll allow you to upload whatever you want there, within good taste, of course. Drew Jones, Daniel Susak for Oakland. And there's Cam Collier. So I think we've had 3 Drew Jones and 3 Cam Colliers, which is good. So it's pretty easy to do if you just go to like your settings page. Because at the same place you can put on like what do they call it, like a title page thing too across the top and whatever. Like there's a lot of different stuff you can do, but it's all pretty easy once you go there. The other thing too is, I mean, if you're worried about losing money, you can always just sell by teams and set a price. The only problem with that is sometimes it takes a long time to fill your breaks, and a lot of people get very annoyed with that, which I would too. I mean, I understand that. There are some guys on eBay who do pick your team breaks where they preset a price, but sometimes it can take months to fill their breaks, and then people just get annoyed. But it is a way to, ensure you're not going to lose a lot of money. Junior Caminero, De Los Santos. I know there's a guy from Canada who does that. And whenever I want to have a good laugh, I go read his feedback because he's got a million negative feedbacks just because his breaks take too long to fill. I feel bad for the guy. Justin Crawford. Oh, that's a good one for De Los Santos for the D-backs. I know it's not Drew Jones, but that's a good one nonetheless. Do I customize through Google Doc? I mean, you mean my logo itself? I mean, like I said, my logo I had made, or you can make your own logo, of course, with, one of a million programs out there. And then it's just a simple upload. You just, whatever your logo or photo or whatever it's going to be, when you move your cursor over top of that little circle that's there, it'll ask you, to upload a file, and you just take. Sorry, my microphone decided to cut out. You just, upload whatever you want off your computer to it. It's pretty easy. I mean, I think once if you go to the page, I think it'll be pretty self-explanatory. All righty, folks. Sorry for running my mouth there at the end. I want to thank everyone for joining us. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I truly, truly do appreciate it. If you're not in our, we only have one other break tonight. If you're not in that one tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Bear with me for a sec while I put a quick hit recap together. Actually works out. That's good. All righty. We are doing a hit recap on 2023 Bowman First Edition 2-box break number 6. All right, so Drew Jones, we actually had 4. I thought we had 3. We had 4 Drew Jones First Editions, which that's awesome. Get those things graded, and you're well in the positive. Bunch of stuff I pulled out. These are all going to be sleeve and top loaded. It's all just like top guys. I'm not going to go through all of them. You guys saw me pull a lot of them out, but we'll make sure these guys are all taken care of. All right, a lot of Cam Colliers and De Los Santos and Justin Crawfords and so on and so forth. Sky Blues, we got a bunch of them. De Los Santos, Johnson, Hernandez, Olmos, Santana, Lugo, Solano, Baez, Bastadas, Montgomery, James, Perez, De Jesus. There's more. Churio, De Los Santos, Susak, Burgos, Rojas, Anthony, De Leon, Blanco, Juan, Mesa, and Woods. Those are all Sky Blues. There's a lot of them. How many here? There. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24. So not too shabby. And then our other color. To 150, Blues to 150, Brian Acuna for the Twins, Logan Wagner for Detroit, Braylon Bishop for the Pirates, Juan Olmos for Kansas City, and Zach Galliff for Oakland. Canary Yellow to 75, Manuel Beltre for the Blue Jays, and then gold to 50, Osuna for Texas, and we had an autograph, Pedro Ramirez for the Cubbies, blue 42 of 150. Very, very cool card. All right, folks, again, thank you so much for joining me. We will be back in 5 with the other Bowman break. Have a great night. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.